So hi, we just when we saw Brave, the Pixar movie.
Brave, Disney Pixar, and don't mind us, we're kind of in a Scottish accent because of watching it. It was a very Scottish movie.
I don't know about you, but I happen to be Scottish. 1/16, but still Scottish, you know.
Yeah, I'm not Scottish, I'm more Irish, but and suppressing their differences for the moment. This was actually a really good movie. Got a lot of Scottish actors to watch the movie.
Least they could do, you know.
Voice the movie, so.
And it was good. It was had some Disney schlock in it, if you ask me, but it was good. It was.
I will admit it was a really good movie, and I can't really say anything bad against Pixar. I mean, they've done a lot of great movies. But talking about the movie a little bit, the one thing that I did have a problem with was the animation.
Yeah, you mentioned this, yes.
The animation, I mean, for the Pixar movie, it was a little bit bad. I mean, if you've seen a lot of Pixar movies, the animation is really good. In this movie, it was mostly blurry.
Well, it was a fast movie. A lot of people running around, riding horses, doing fast things. You know, it's.
But even just the slow moving, like looking at the scenery and everything, it was still a bit blurry. I mean, I can understand for, you know, you're riding on a horse and going across the woods, you know, everything going by, it would be blurry that way, but just when they started opening up on the scene for the games, it was blurry. I mean, you could see a lot of it, but it was still, I mean, you can't get as much detail as you normally would.
Yeah, and something I'd like to point out about all this is that when you watch the trailers for this movie, you don't really see much. You see, you know, the famous, you know, her shooting the arrows and winning the game herself, whatever that is. But the actual plot of the movie is kind of kept a secret. It is.
I mean, they do say in the trailer that if you had a chance to change your fate, would you take it? And well, she had a chance to change her fate. She took it, but the way it was changed, I mean, you never actually know how it's going to change.
Well, spoilers. She turns her mother into a bear.
Yes, it
was. And hilarity ensues. But that is actually my biggest problem with this movie, is that the comedy is so out of place. I mean, you have this very kind of serious story about a young girl with an overbearing mother trying to figure out how to live her own life and realize how she, you know, and your mother are really the same people, to be stubborn, selfish. And you're throwing all this really screwball comedy. It doesn't seem to have very much place in it.
I mean, there was some comedy in there that was actually pretty funny.
Some, yes.
I mean, I can't seem to name any on hand, but it was definitely there.
Well, what about when the little tykes tended the bears, jumped into a woman's breast?
That was actually really funny. See, the whole thing is spoilers. In order to change her fate, she found some will-o-wisps that led her into this witch's hut, and she got this cake that would change her fate with the spell casted upon it. She fed it to her mother, and she nearly, it looked like she was going to die or something, but she ended up turning into a bear. So she got her little brothers, the crazy run around, can get away with murder tykes, to help her out, and she had to give away her a year's worth of desserts, which honestly, why? What? And apparently the desserts were a big thing in that movie.
Well, the favorite gluttons of the pigs, aren't they?
Yes, they were.
Every scene they're stealing food and eating shit. So that's what I mean. It doesn't really fit with the rest of the tone of the movie.
But they turn into bears because they end up seeing that cake, and they end up turning into little baby bears. And I guess the really funny part is, yes, they are cute. so very cute, like huggable. I just want to go up and hug
teddy
them.
bears. Teddy bears.
Yes, little black teddy bears. But apparently, like, this entire movie is based off of the family being like the Bear King, the hunter of all bears, kill all bears no matter what.
Lost his leg to a bear, which is actually kind of
Yeah,
a plot point.
he lost his leg to the main father lost his leg to a bear. Angus, I believe his name was.
No. Fergus.
Fergus lost his leg to a bear, which, yes, you hear in the story, or the trailers, that it happens a lot, but honestly, it was funny in a lot of aspects. It was serious in others. I mean, they gave one bit of great, I'd have to say, logical piece.
I'm Scottish. I'm 1/16 Scottish.
This is getting really annoying. I don't know how much more fake Scottish accent I can handle.
I'm doing my review in French.
Please go.
Okay, but I guess
I'm gonna keep this up.
The whole thing was legends are told based on fact and truth.
Yeah, there was a plot point where Fergus didn't believe in magic and Meredith, the main character, did. Because, you know, the Will of the Wisp and all that jazz. So,
although I do have to say that they did a bad impersonation of the Will of the Wisps, because they're supposed to be a more neutral, kind of almost an evil type of thing, spirits that are left behind to prey upon souls.
but I think that's a minor point.
But I mean, they use these guys as I guess
Plot continuation devices.
yes, plot continuation devices is the best way that we can put it as. Just like, hey, this is where you're going to have to go next, so go this way.
And something I was worried about, getting back to the comedy aspect of it, is that I was worried this was going to be like two movies. You have the serious movie and the comedy movie, and they're in the same movie for the two movies. But that's not the case, really. I didn't like the comedy that much, but it still fits into the movie. That was something I was concerned about.
Aside from the point that is all about she broke the bond of like family,
Yeah.
and in order to repair it, she had to mend the broken ties.
Yeah,
and they end up going back to the place where they actually foretold in this part that the one man had came to the witch to get the
strength of 10 men.
yes. To get strength of 10 men.
And rule the kingdom as his own. But the witch turned him into a bear as well. Apparently, she's kind of obsessed with bears. So.
Apparently, she runs a shop of wood carving, and it's all bears. All bears.
Nothing but bears, as far as the eye can see.
But if I had to rate this movie, I'd rate it to 7. 7.5.
I'd give it an 8. And that's being generous for me because I really don't like Disney that much. And for all the Pixar nonsense you can make about this, it really is a Disney movie. Meredith is a Disney princess. And that's a strike against it in my book. If it weren't for that, I probably would have given it a higher rating.
Typical Disney princess movie. Stuff happens. It all ends up all well.
But it had Scottish accents. How can you go wrong with that?
Yes.
This review is going very horribly wrong.
Shut up.
Our new off-camera friend is finding you hilarious, and you're not even saying anything funny.
But
Fuck you, Tweety Little Crow. I like Scottish accents.
I like Scottish accents when they're not ridiculous, and you guys are ridiculous.
I'm trying to do a Scottish accent. I can do more of an Irish one, but
I think we'll settle be that the same.
yes.
Alright.